Hello everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome back to more Metaphor ReFantazio. Let's load back up the game. Which one of these? Oh, this is just the autosave. All right. Flames Day. I am excited to get back into the game today. Guy, I didn't mean to, I forgot that if I walk too far from the campfire, Gallica has a panic attack. Yeah, let's just sleep. I will call it a night. Let's rest. Late night, 7 degrees Celsius on American. An eyeball. What does this eyeball do? Oh, I'm back here.
Huh?
Oh, this isn't voice.
I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Never mind, it was voice. That was just the longest pause in the history of time.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger.
Bro, I'm just trying to get my 40 winks. Can you please let me relax?
You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights.
He said comrades correctly? He didn't call them comrades?
One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
What if someone seizes their freedom and decides their own future of, like, blowing up the planet? Have you considered that possibility?
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly.
Yeah, like daring to use the default Seeker class when going up against the fire boss? My bad.
Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop. Assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration.
That sounds like a bunch of nerd nonsense. We're not gonna, like, sit around and think, and what next you're gonna say we talk about our feelings? What a loser! No wonder you have all these books that you probably read, nerd. I'm just gonna, like, hit things really hard.
Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again.
I want to form a bond with the cat.
The funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's Water's Day. I got plenty of time. I want to form a bond with the cat and then have the moment where, like, I'm holding the kitty's paw and it shows the kitty veins. Alrighty then, let's hit the road. The king's funeral. I was gonna say the funeral's king. The king's funeral's coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad. What if we go back and fight the dragon, though? We'll need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital. We can wait no longer. Are you ready? Yeah, why not? I got nothing better to do.
Great. Let's move out.
Let's get moving, then.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Didn't I have like 5 days or something a second ago? Medals Day. 69, nice.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
I hate Lewis's name, by the way, or Luis, because there are so many different ways to say this name, right? Like, you could pronounce it Louis, Louis, Louise. I think Louise is the one they do? Or Louis? I don't know. It makes me mad.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
Life will change, actually. It's only gonna get tougher.
It'll only get tougher from here on out.
Oh, I wasn't really complaining. I know what I signed up for.
But I love complaining. Instead of calling him Luis, let's just call him Dave. Yeah, okay, I can get behind that.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Are your wings like mosaics?
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
It's the elf chick with the red hair.
Milady, welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Her ears are so long.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains.
It's been 10 minutes and I've lost like 3 days. Oh, Idol's Day. I guess today's my day off.
Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Euchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
Why do the horse's ears look like that?
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Grease went ahead. Let's hurry after him. Yeah, all right.
Just pathetic.
Bum, bum, bum.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
I just want some money. So this is Sunshade Row. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes.
Got it.
Oh, this is where they hang the furries, chat. But where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around? Why, hello there.
Do you need something?
The Hushed Honeybee Inn. Only bad sorts of folks in there, you know. We'll go at your own risk. I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? Go down that, and there will be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. Oh, thanks, bro. What a helpful guy. Hey, you look... I was about to say, that hat, that hair, you look like someone who's gonna have a portrait because you're important. That accursed landlord told him my mother comes tomorrow, and he still springs all this work on me.
Hey.
Hey, you, fancy a riddle? Where is one sure to find the kind-hearted in this country? No idea. Right up on those gallows there. Yes, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes. By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this cesspool of a city? An inn on Sunshade Row. Ah, the Honeybee. What business might one have there? All right, nice talk, nice talk. You look like you could be important too. Nope, never mind. When will the next execution be? Oh, I can't wait. The last Nydia was a sight to behold. It's not often you get to see such pathetic cowering. All right, yeah, you need to be put to the gallows, if I'm being honest. Should really do something about that freak. Don't look at me, you Elda. All right, calm down, bro. Calm down. Not that serious.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
We can take them. We can beat them all up if we need to.
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
Hey, you there?
What are you doing here? This ain't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, Elda. I see, so that's why. I have business at the Hushed Honeybee. Is that right? I won't pry, mate, for both our sakes. We know how it is being put through the ringer, too. So how about picking a fight with you? All right, he seems like a stand-up guy. Hey, Grius. Grius, we heard all the soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you, I see, you stubborn old man. About that, don't you worry. Nearly all of Sunshade Row's in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths now.
This place.
This is the Hushed Honeybee Inn.
Got it.
Finally, a place to get a proper rest. Something good's cooking too. I can smell it. Let's hurry inside. All right. Dude was walking into the door. He wanted to get in there so bad.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
Does she have angel wings? Is this Grius's, like, hot cat girl wife? Is he based?
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Just a friend, not his wife. Unfort.
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Curmudgeon. That's such a fun word.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedle. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
What are you talking about? Just, like, poke him with the sharp end of your sword. People die real fast when you do that.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, In broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you're just getting in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one.
What do you mean anything we can do to help? Did he not just, am I stupid? Did he not just say make a distraction? Draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. Yeah, that's how we're helping, bro, right? He literally told us.
It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
All right.
Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Yeah, I guess.
Look at that.
Hey.
After nothing but the hard ground of campsites, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. You can handle Grius' daughter, can't you? All right, fine, I'll do it. As usual, everything falls to me, the protagonist. I'm just gonna leave the door open. Door is locked. All right. Does this room belong to Grius' daughter, Maria? It doesn't look like it's a guest room. It says Maria's room right there. Just read the dialogue, you idiot.
Please enjoy your stay.
Grius and I go some ways back. Please make yourselves at home.
Did you need something?
Let's play a game.
I was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime.
Yeah. Wait, you telling me you're gonna go to bed?
Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
Reading, nerds.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before.
Oh.
So I was wondering what they're like.
You've never seen a book? Do you know how to read?
Do you know how to read?
Just a little.
Well, since you're here, let's all read it together, okay?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then.
Is your outfit just like a patchwork?
There's so many pictures. Are all books like this?
Nah.
Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You're strong. I don't really like either of these dialogue options.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Glad to hear it.
Will you play with me again sometime?
This was not playing. We read a book.
Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe.
Am I about to get a vain handshake connection with this child?
I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. I feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer.
Let's go, we got a healer. Also, why the small child? Why couldn't we have had the fox girl innkeeper instead?
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I'm gonna be the one to say it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be the one to say it. Missed opportunity. I understand that they want them all, the bonds to all look the same with the handshake, but super missed opportunity. This should have been the pinky promise. They should have made a couple of different ones for, like, most of them could be a handshake because that's normal, but like when you have the kid do a pinky promise, you should make this image the pinky promise. Like, come on, it couldn't have cost that much to tell the artist, like, hey, take another hour out of your work schedule today to draw that hand thing again, but with a pinky promise.